Good day everyone, I'm Lisa Jane C. Bahal from this Bay FM2A and I will be the first reporter for today's topic. Our topic is Business Network and Telecommunication. Network groupings of two or more computers and or devices by a medium for the purpose of data and resource sharing. And this connection can be physical or wireless, for example, Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. Then we have the telecommunication, the exchange of information in any form, for example, is voice, data, text, messages, audios, and videos over network and over distance. Telecommunication refers to the transmission and reception of the information through various electronic means. Then we have the primary reason for networking. We have sharing files, allowing multiple users to access share files over a network. Then number two, the sharing of printers and other devices, allowing multiple users to share devices like printers, scanners, and more over a network. Then number two, enabling common administration and securities, centralizing management and security setting for a network, making it easier to protect and to control. Then we have the supporting network application like emailing, enabling application like email messaging and more to work over a network. Then lastly, we have the computing application for business to business coordination and commerce. Then this use technology to facilitate business interaction, transaction, and collaboration between companies. And then we have internet, a public work or network where millions of computers and or devices are connected together for the purpose of sharing information and offering a range of services. First, we have the WW and website, which means World Wide Web is a system of interconnected documents on the internet. Website are collection of web pages and information, images, videos, and can be accessed through the internet. And the second one is instant messaging. Instant messaging allows people to send and receive rather text, images, and videos in real time through the internet. Then the third one is file transfer protocol. File transfer protocol is rules that allow people to transfer the files between devices or the internet. Then number 4 is internet telephony. Internet telephony is allow people to make voice and video calls through the internet instead of traditional phone networks. Then lastly, we have e-commerce. E-commerce is a buying and selling goods and services online through the internet, allowing people to shop and to do business digitally. Then we have the internet application. The first one is the search engine. Search engine helps you to find information on the internet by searching keywords. The example of this is Google, Bing, and Yahoo. Then we have the second one, application distribution. Platforms that allows you to download and install apps on your devices. For example, on Apple, we have App Stores. Then on Android, we have Google Play Store. And the third one is mapping software, digital maps that helps you navigate and find location. For example, Google Maps, Waze, and Apple Maps. Then we have e-commerce. E-commerce is buying and selling goods and services online, like Amazon, eBay, and other online shopping websites. And the fifth one, we have the weather. The online services that provide current and forecasted weather conditions. For example, weather underground and aqua weather. Then lastly, we have the cloud file storage. Online storage that helps you to save and to access files from anywhere. For example, Google Drive, Dropbox, and iCloud.
So, good day everyone. I am Angel Sicaras Barilong and I will be discussing about the networks and protocols. So, first is I will discuss any communication apps, which are kanang email, the webmail, news groups, discussion boards, blogs, instant messaging, Facebook, Twitter, VoIP, webcast, podcast, YouTube, and Wiki. So first is email. So email, it is a standard messaging via internet. It's essential for formal business communication. Next is the webmail. Webmail is the accessing email through browser. Example is the Gmail and Yahoo. And next is the news groups. Ang news groups, it is online discussion systems. It is used kanang older form used for forums. And next is discussion boards. Ang discussion boards, it is the online platforms for for posting and replying to messages in threads. And next is blogs. So blogs is regularly updated web pages, web page or mga personal journals used for sharing informations. And next is instant messaging. Ang instant messaging, it is a real-time text communication. Example of that is sa WhatsApp and then next is those akong gimension is are the traditional communication tools. And next, let's proceed to modern or social communication tools. So first is the Facebook and Twitter. So Facebook and Twitter, it is a social networking for engagement and updates. And next is the VoIP, or it's called voice over IP. It is a making voice calls via internet. Example for that is the Zoom or the Skype. And next is podcast. So podcast, it is a digital audio files for streaming or download of often in episodes. Next is Wiki. Wiki is a collaborative website na siya where users can add or edit content. Example is Wikipedia or internal knowledge bases. Next is YouTube. So YouTube is via sharing platforms widely used for marketing or mga tutorials. Next is business uses for internet. As you can see in our PPT, there's a network diagram explains the business uses of internet. And the center of the diagram, there's the internet connected to different business components. First is headquarters. Headquarters uses the internet for interactive marketing, e-commerce, and collaboration with customers, prospects, and business partners. Next is suppliers. Suppliers is used to electronic commerce system or extranets to manage inventory, replenish stock, and send documents via secure internet links. And next is remote officers. Remote officers is connects through internet links to share information and coordinate activities. And next is customers. Ang customers can shop online using the internet-enabled platforms. And next is the business partners. Business partners, it is a collaborate and exchange information using the internet. So next is the inventory management systems. So inventory management systems is tied into the network to track and manage product inventory efficiently. The diagram shows how the Internet enables seamless communication, coordination, and transactions across the different areas of a business. So next is let's proceed to intranet. So what is intranet? So an intranet is a private computer network ni siya that is used within an organization, and it enables kanang to share of corporate information, collaboration tools, and operation systems, excluding access to outsiders. As you can see in our PPT, there's diagram and it shows the internal enterprise information portal, which is accessible only to employees. So the functions include is communication and collaboration. So communication with the use of email or chat forums. Next is business operation and management. Business operation and management is to kanang secure data access. And next is web publishing. Web publishing is kanana siyang to create and sharing internal content. And next is intranet portal management. Internet portal management, it is kanang admin na siya to control over users and security. And then firewall there is kanang katong makita inyo nga kuan, ito basta murag na atoy line chuchu. Kanang it separates the internet from the internet, which is open for everyone ang internet. But ang kanang extranet is shared with kanang partners or suppliers kanang or suppliers shared with kanang sa kuan lagi siya within the business, within the organization. So that's all for my part, and thank you.
An extranet is a controlled private network that allows access to partners, vendors, and suppliers or unauthorized set of customers, normally to a subset of the information accessible from an organization's internet. So, extranet is a private network that enterprises use to provide trusted third parties such as suppliers, vendors, partners, and customers. Telecommunications industry trends towards a greater number of competitive vendors, carriers, alliances, and telecommunications network services. Next is technology trends towards open and interconnected local and global digital network for voice data and video using high-speed fiber optics and stabilities. Application trends towards pervasive use of the internet and enterprise and inter-organizational computing, online business operations, and strategic advantage in local and global markets. So there are 5 components of telecommunications, which is terminals, computer, telecommunications link, telecommunication equipments, and telecommunication software. So first is terminals. So terminals is a device which is a telecommunications link at this point at which is a signal enters or leaves a network. Second is computer. Computer is a common operating machine purpose used for technological and educational research. So next is telecommunications link. It's a communication channel that connects two or more devices for the purposes of data transmission. So next is telecommunications equipments. So telecommunication equipments includes mobile devices, PBX equipment, contract center, telephone and IP telephone, and network equipment, LAN and WAN. So next is telecommunication software. It's a software package that aids in the process of electronic communications, especially those that involve the transmissions of audio in some manner. So the last is scope telecommunications network. So there are 2 scope of telecommunication networks, which is local area network and wide area network. So first is local area network. It's a collection of devices connected together in one physical location such as a building, office, or home. So next is wide area network. So collections of local area networks or corner networks that communicate with one another.
Good afternoon, everyone. I will continue the discussion about business network and telecommunication. So let's proceed to wide area network. So a wide area network is a telecommunication network that extend over a large geographical area for the primary purpose of computer networking. Wide area networks are often established with leased telecommunication circuits. So, it is a type of computer networks that cover a large geographical area, often connecting with multiple and other networks, such as local area and metropolitan area networks. So, let's proceed to type of topology. So, makita naman nato dira sa ubos na PPT. The first one is point-to-point. So, point-to-point is a network topology where each device is connected directly to another device through a dedicated heat link. So the next is bus. So bus is a topology network where all devices are connected on a single cable or backbone. So the next one is hybrid. So hybrid is a topology that a combination of two or more different network topologies such as combination of star and bus topology. So the next one is star. A star topology is a network topology where all devices are connected to a central devices such as hub or switch. So the next one is mesh. So mesh is a network topology where each devices is connected to every other devices, creating a fully interconnected networks. So the next one is daisy chain. So daisy chain is a network topology where devices are connected in a linear sequence with each devices connected to previous one. So the next one is ring. A ring is a network topology where devices are connected in a circular configuration with each devices connected to its two neighbors. So the last one is tree. A tree is a network topology where devices are connected in an hierarchical structure with each devices connected to a parent devices. Now, let's proceed to network hardware. So, networking hardware, also known as network equipment or computer networking devices, are electronic devices which are required for communication and interaction between devices on a computer network. So, especially, they are mediate data transmission in a computer network. Um, it refers to physical devices that make up a computer networks, allowing devices to communicate with each other and share resources. That's all of my part. Thank you.